Sometime last year, I remember I posted a picture with a group of girlfriends on my WhatsApp status. And my friend of mine came to my inbox and told me, Elma, there is that lady I've seen on your status, and I want to get to know her. Please give me her contact. And I was like, why her? There are many girls. Why her in particular? And he told me, I think this is what they call love at first sight. Of course, I laughed off. I was like, he's this playing man. So, and I didn't know how men can be. Of course, I thought he wasn't serious, but he persisted. So I was like, I'm not into this thing of getting people to meet. But let me talk to her. If she's okay me giving you her number, then I'll give you the number. Then you guys can talk. So I asked the girl. When I asked the girl for permission to give out her number, she was like, does he have money? And I told her the guy is hardworking, he's responsible, so I'm sure you get along. She was like, okay, give the guy my number. So I sent the guy the girl's number. Like 1-2 days passed, the guy came to my inbox and told me, wow, Elma, thank you very much. We are talking. And I was like, wow, that's good. And I think we shall get along, because I wish you luck. At the end of the week, he came back to my inbox and told me, I think this girl is Muyaye. And I was like, why? Actually, I thought he's saying all this because he wanted something and the girl refused. That's what I thought. So I went to the girl's inbox and asked, so did the guy get to you? Did you guys talk? Because I gave him your number. She was like, yes, the guy he came to my inbox. Actually, we've been talking. He's been calling, but I realized he's a fool. And I was like, why? Can you imagine? He's so foolish that he sent me money without even meeting me. And he sent me a lot of money. I told him I was broke and I wasn't looking good and what. And he sent me a lot of money. But I'm not going to give him any time. We are not going to meet. He's so foolish. And besides, when I look at him and the way he speaks, like in the pics and even the way he sounds on phone, he's not my type. He's so local. He needs to upgrade. I was like, oh. So I couldn't give that reply to the guy. But the guy told me that they made a program to meet for lunch and talk like mature people to see where this can lead them. So the guy reached on time. Asked the person who is really interested. He reached on time because he's even a responsible type. He reached on time and waited for the girls for 2 hours. The girls just switched off the phone. She did not communicate. And when she switched on the phone late in the night, she was like, I had an accident. Me, I knew it was a lie because she had already told me she was not going to meet the guy. The guy made sure they have another program because he thought she deserves another chance because it was an accident. But the girl still didn't show up. She didn't show up. So she made it really impossible for anything to go on between the two of them. And the guy came back to my inbox. Elma, this friend of yours, I don't think she's really interested in anything to do with a relationship with me. And I was like, really? I do not know because she's not talking to me. But if that's what you're really getting, if that's the message you are getting through her actions, because actions communicate. Actually, they're louder than words. I was like, if that's the information you're getting through her actions, please let go. Don't waste your time. So the guy kept quiet. And the girl ate the money. Of course, she was happy. She told me the guy sent her, was it 300 or 400? Something like that. She was happy. So, it's coming to a year since that happened. And after some time, because the guy was really serious, he wanted someone to settle with. He had it all. He had a good job. He had a house. He wasn't renting. He had, at least he had something. He was living a comfortable life. And because he had really reached that stage when he wanted a woman, he wanted to settle, he got someone else and he settled. Actually, they even had an introduction and all that, and they settled. So after COVID, after the lockdown, the girl comes back to my inbox and she's like, Elma, I'm really sorry, but I don't want to bother you, but do you still have that guy's number? She was like, do you still have that guy's number? I was like, which guy? She was like, the other guy. Since she wasn't interested, she had even forgotten the guy's number. She was just guessing it, something close to the name. And I was like, I know whom you're talking about, but I lost communication with him. Me and I were no longer talk. I lost his number, but I had the guy's number. But I realized I didn't want to become a homebreaker. This guy got someone who really knew what she wanted, and they settled. Now I come back again and I bring old trash. You remember the other girl who rejected you? Now she's here. She's asking for your number. I didn't even bother telling the guy because I thought about it and I felt it was funny and foolish at the same time. I couldn't be in that position. I didn't want to stand in that position, so I refused. What lesson do we learn from this story? We should always know when we get something good, not to waste it. When you get an opportunity in life, know how to own it. Own it. Don't waste it. Don't add, if it's gold that has been thrown in trash, you can clean it up. That giving an excuse. He's not my type. I think he needs to update. Take him and update him. Like you said that he needs to be updated. Take the guy and update him. Always know something good when you see it and hold it. Don't let it go. So if this girl was wise enough, she didn't have to wait for COVID times to show her that life can be hard when you have someone who's irresponsible around you. She didn't have to wait for that. Good people don't want to be used. So she had to come back after COVID or after lockdown to ask for the guy's number because she knows the guy has money. As much as he wasn't her type, but now she knows she needs him. So she wants to come back. Just imagine how foolish or how stupid. Opportunities do not usually come by. So if you find one, grab it so that you do not regret later on. Don't be like this girl in this story who had to wait for hard times to know that she really needed someone who is responsible, and it was that guy. Otherwise, that has been it for the Wisdom Kid today. Thank you. And for those who haven't yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. Press that bell so that every time I load a new video, you are notified first. I'm grateful for your following, and if you find this information really educative, please share it with your friends. Thank you.